Do you regret waiting the last 2 years for Conor McGregor? I'm here with Michael Chandler during UFC 309 fight week. Now, Mike, I got to say, you're in the best shape of your life. You took to Twitter, you said you are naturally shredded. What has been the training regimen during this fight camp, and what's the diet been like?
A lot of the same stuff. I've eaten steak and veg every single meal for about the last 12 weeks. A little bit of protein shakes here and there, bars every now and then, but for the most part, I mean, keep it simple. And yeah, I am in the best shape. But I also think people haven't seen me in the last 2 years. People are like, oh wow, he's in the best shape of his life, but I'm usually in this type of shape.
So steak, veggies, what are the go-to supplements?
Go-to supplements, level 1 protein, my first form. I like the ice cream sandwich ones. It literally tastes like ice cream. All of my micronutrients, I take about 40 pills a day.
Say your vitamins, take your prayers, we love it. Now,
Creatine. Make sure you take your creatine.
Daily dosage of creatine.
Daily, 5 milligrams every morning.
The last time you fought Charles Oliveira, you almost had him in round 1. You almost knocked him out in round 1. What's going to change in this rematch? Why do you win this rematch?
Yeah, unfortunately in this sport, almost does not count. And a lot of people have said, man, you were so close to winning the title. And I've never really hung my hat on it, never really got down about it. You win some, you lose some. Charles is a champion. He was the champion for a reason. He deserved to win that night. I just need to put it together. I need to put together a complete performance. I think a guy like Charles Oliveira is tailor-made for me to be able to go out there and surgically and systematically break him down, not just from a physical level, but from a spiritual level. And I think he'll look for the exit sign, and I'll usher him toward it.
Well, Dustin Poiriers, his prediction is Charles going to win. He says he's just going to be better on the feet and on the ground, but he also credited you for being explosive, unbelievable athlete, and that you can get the finish. Why is Dustin wrong with this prediction?
Dustin Poirier doesn't like me very much, so he's always going to bet against me. Secondly, I think Chandler 1.0 fought both of those guys. Chandler 2.0 is out for the title, and he's a different beast. If I rematched Poirier, I would finish him. On Saturday night, I finish Oliveira.
You've laid out some big plans for 2025. You want to get past Charles, move on to Conor, then beat Islam, then beat Max Holloway. Why are you so confident you can achieve this in the space of 1 year?
Because why not me? Why not me? The guy who does everything right, the guy who is the most disciplined guy in the sport, the guy who's got all the physical gifts. Now the mental meshes with the physical, and there's no reason why I shouldn't be champion. There's no reason why I shouldn't just beat Charles Oliveira. There's no reason why I should not absolutely dismantle him, stake my claim as the #1 contender. And then, if Conor is able to get his house in order, I'm going to fight Conor. But either way, I'm next in line for the title.
Now, I know you've been asked this 1,000 times, but do you regret waiting the last 2 years for Conor McGregor, or has that fight camp got you ready for this one?
Absolutely not. In the moment, yes, I had my questioning. I had my moments where I thought I might have been making the bad decision, might have been sitting out for too long. But as I sit here today, confidently on my own 2 feet, a couple days from fighting at Madison Square Garden to become the #1 contender, it was the best decision I could have made. I'm happy I took some time off. My body needed it. My soul needed it. And I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm hard to kill. And I'm excited.
I'm sure Conor McGregor will be watching this Saturday. Do you have a message for Conor McGregor now that you're here on Fight Week?
Man, just heal up. When you do come back, your road back to the UFC goes through Nashville, Tennessee, and Michael Chandler. He knows we want to finish the Ultimate Fighter 31. He wants to do it. He signed his name to a contract, and I would love the opportunity to compete against him. So we'll get that fight at some point.
Now, you're on a stacked card here at Madison Square Garden. I want to get your main event prediction. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Who do you think wins?
That's such a tough fight, man. I mean, obviously, you can't bet against Jon Jones because he's the GOAT, and he's literally never been beat. But a guy like Stipe, man, Stipe has all of the tools. Stipe is a big, athletic heavyweight who is durable, and he's good everywhere. I don't have a prediction except for I hope they both get out unscathed, and the best man wins.
Now, Dana White has copped a lot of flack online from fans for
sure
glazing
has.
Jon Jones, calling him the GOAT. Do you acknowledge Jon Jones as the GOAT of the UFC?
Oh, I mean, yeah, when you look at track record, you look at strength of schedule, you look at the way that he finished people, you look at how he finished people, you look at the manner in which he finished people, man, he's got to be the GOAT, right? So
people should probably take it easy on Dana.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Dana's a fight promoter, but he also, as a fan, if he sits back and says, well, Jon Jones has won all of these fights, and he's undefeated. Obviously, he had that one loss, but it was a DQ. You got to put Jon Jones not just in that conversation, but top 3 for sure.
The thing everyone's talking about all week is Tom Aspinall being here. He's the backup fighter. If you're Jon Jones and you win, do you give Tom Aspinall an opportunity to fight for the title?
That's a tough one. I haven't really followed it enough to really know what would be next. Obviously, John's talking about the Alex Pereira fight. I mean, what's really tough is we're in the most ridiculous fight organization in the world where so many people want to see so many awesome matchups. And right now, John's focused on Stipe. Who knows what happens next? I'm focused on Charles. Who knows what happens next? But obviously, Tom Aspinall has proven himself as the top contender, the interim champ, right? We'll see what happens.
Now, there are rumors that Donald Trump may be in attendance at Madison Square Garden. What does it mean to you that you could be performing in front of the president on Saturday?
That's really awesome, man. 47. I'm excited about it. I hope he does make it, and make sure you put your earplugs in when he walks into the arena, because the place is going to absolutely erupt, and I'm excited to wear the stars and bars, the American flag, into the arena that night, drape them over my shoulder when I get my hand raised, and call out the president.
Now, you've put some love out to Mike Tyson online. He's facing Jake Paul this week. What's your prediction, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul?
That's such a tough prediction, man. I mean, people want to see Jake Paul get knocked out so badly by Mike Tyson, but Jake Paul is better than people give him credit for, and people need to start giving him a little bit more respect. With that being said, who doesn't want to see Mike Tyson win that fight, because it's Mike Tyson? And I'm wearing the black shorts on Saturday night, also as a shout out to Mike Tyson, right? Like he wore just straight jet black shorts, and that's what I wanted to recreate, and obviously put the American flag on them.
The shorts in Charles Oliveira's last fight, many think he would have submitted Arman Sarukian if Arman didn't pull his shorts down. Are you going in with the same tactics? Maybe wear the shorts a little bit looser just in case you get submitted?
No, mine are going to be really, really tight. I like to wear everything really, really tight. Underwear is really tight, cup is really tight, shorts are really tight, everything is tight. It's basically glued on, so that won't be happening in our fight, although that did help Arman a lot.
You did call out Conor McGregor on WWE Raw. Will we see Michael Chandler crossing over to WWE anytime soon? I think it's a good fit at the top.
I think it's a phenomenal fit. I think I'd go over there and win another world title. Yeah, I think it's definitely in the future. Triple H is a friend of mine, so we'll work on some things. Obviously, right now, what's most important to me is winning that UFC title, so I got to make sure I protect the body. But people at WWE, keep an eye on me. I'm coming.
Charles Oliveira, he's been rumored to be dating online Ice Spice, Taylor Swift. I'm sure you've seen it online. Yeah. Do you think he's going to be distracted knowing that he's got these celebrity relationships online?
No, I think he's a consummate professional. If he does, I'll take it. I'll take a Charles Oliveira who's not fully focused. Everybody wants that for their opponent, but I'm sure he'll be focused on Saturday night.
There you go, Michael Chandler. Best of luck, brother. All the best.